refreshing my skills between Blender and NifSkope, and today I just want to make a quick tutorial on how to make a weapon and how to export that to NifSkope. So first thing we're just going to do is Shift A, and we're just going to add a cube. We're going to press X and then Z, and we're going to scale this down. We're going to start out by making a sword basically, and then we're going to go SY, size that to about there. We'll SC one more time and thin it out to about that, and we'll GX and drag it to the right. And what I'm first going to do is we can actually SX and we'll make it long. This will be the blade. GX, and we'll move it to right here. We kind of want the handle to be around the center point anyways. And then we'll go to edit mode, and then the first thing we're going to do is Control R, and we'll scroll up and create a couple subdivisions. That's probably enough right there, and then just press escape and it'll be centered and even. First thing we're going to want to do is create the point, so I'm just going to highlight these four right here and press M, merge at center, and then we can just do that for every two vertices. Merge at center, merge at center. You can do a mirror modifier too if you prefer that. Actually, one thing I forgot to do, sorry. We'll Control R again, we'll add a center line, just press escape again. Alright, and then we'll go merge just so that we have a better profile. There's probably an easier way to merge each one at the center without merging in the center of all of the vertices, but I'm not a complete Blender expert by any means. This will just be my first video. I'm going to do another video on how to export with materials and all that. Alright, so now we have the blade, and then we'll control A, or we'll Shift A. We'll add Control Z. We'll go back to object mode. Shift A. We'll enter a cylinder, and we'll rotate around Y, R, around Y, and then we'll just put in 90 degrees. And then we'll SY, we'll size it. I'm just going to create like I'm not exactly sure the correct definition. We'll just size it down to around the profile of the sword. And we'll SX, we'll put this down just a little bit. Then we'll GX, we'll move this inwards. Right, and we can just shade this smooth for now. It's not exactly the most pretty thing. I'll size it down just a little bit more. SC, skinny it out. And that kind of looks more like a blade. Then we'll Shift A again and add another cylinder. We'll RY 90 degrees, and we'll size this down. SX, GX. We'll size it down just a little bit more. GX again. Alright, so now we have a basic sword, right? You can subdivide to shade it smooth, or to make an actual smooth shape so that it actually transfers to the NifSkope, but that's not really that important right now. Alright, and so what you're going to need to export to NifSkope is you're going to need the Morrowind Blender plugin. You can just download the latest version. You're also going to need NifSkope. I think this is NifSkope 2.0 Dev 7. I've exported things from here to OpenMW before, so this version will work for you. I'm sure there's a couple other versions that will work as well, but some of the more modern versions won't. So we'll minimize that. And then what we're going to do is, I mean, if you haven't already installed it, you're going to need to go to Preferences and go to Add-ons. And then you're going to have to um, add the add-on, install from disk, and then select the zip file. And then you don't have to select the folder inside, just the zip file. And then you just need to check Morrowind NIF, and that should be all you need to do from there. And then just make sure to just go down to the 3 bars right here and just click Save Preferences. And then so what we're going to do is we're going to select our object, and then we're going to go File, Export, and then go down to NIF, and then we'll go to and export it into whatever folder you need it in. And then we're going to go to NifSkope, and then we're going to open the file, and then we'll just go to the folder you saved it in. And since we didn't add any materials, the sword will not show up. So you just click here and you show hidden, and your sword should be fine. Looks like there's a small error here. I'll show you how to fix that, I guess, real quick. Well, not exactly an error, it just transferred from Blender, which is fine. So we need to hold shift, click these 2 vertices, and then we'll connect the vertex path, and then that should fix that. And then we'll file, go to object mode, select all again, and then go to file export, and then we'll go NIF again. We'll just save it as the same file type, and then we'll open the file one more time, and there you go. You have a sword in NifSkope.